I didn't know any lawyers. I was the only one in my family to go to college, only one to go to graduate school. All my brothers and sisters got married by the time they were 18, 19, 20 years old, and they all had kids.
Oh, wow. That's huge.
Right.
Yeah.
So I lived a completely different life because I got to watch them and see, and of course, that woman never came into my life that was like, oh, this is the woman I want to marry, I hope that it does, but at least to this point, it hasn't happened, right? So when I went through all that, I sort of had, this epiphany of, sort of wanting to work through all that, but, here we are.
Yeah. No, it's amazing. Like I've spoken to a few other people who have done higher education and stuff like that. And they just kind of loved it. Like, being part of the university system, learning something new every day and feeling that kind of like you're in your comfort zone.
Yeah.
Like the higher education experience is definitely like a bubble where you kind of don't have to worry about everything else going on in the world. You can just study and do your thing. And that can become incredibly comfortable. Yeah. So much so that you don't want to go out and swim with the sharks.
Yeah, it's interesting. I don't know. For the case for me, UCLA was obviously intense, difficult school to get into, difficult school to stay into. You're the best competition in the world, right? And that was hard going from junior college and being one of the top students to getting into UCLA and not being one of the top students, But you adjust. Law school was interesting. I had an amazing time in law school, met great people, started competitions, traveled, did 2 overseas study abroad trips where I did 29 cities and 19 countries in 3 months.
Oh, wow.
And I had never left the United States prior to that. My first landing was in China. I mean, it was crazy. So we could probably talk for hours about that, but
I would love to go back to that China story. We will.